Welcome to episode 2 of Leaders Links. Today, I am joined by the Garrison Command Sergeant Major Pamphil. We're excited to get this. We get to learn a little bit about Sergeant Major over here, get his leadership philosophies, and a little bit of his history. So we're excited to tee off. I will let you have the first shot.
Okay, thank you. So, as you said, I'm the Garrison Command Sergeant Major for Wiesbaden, Sergeant Major Pamphil. So, I'm very happy and glad that you guys are doing this, and then inviting me to take part of this. I know you didn't have to, but thank you for inviting me. Hopefully, I don't look too bad playing.
It's all right.
So,
About the good conversation.
Golf is kind of like an individual game. So, your weakness and then your strength gonna show pretty quickly. But
Mostly weakness.
as a Garrison CSM, you don't really see my weaknesses because I got a lot of experts around me helping me get the stuff right. So hopefully I can make them, I can represent the Garrison in a good way. We'll see.
They're gonna do great. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Just right down the middle. No. Well, I'm glad we have one in play because that was terrible.
I know you tried to ask me questions, but I got questions for you.
Oh, that's
What do you? How do you like the Garrison?
Oh, the Garrison's been fantastic. Out of every station I've been so far, like, these guys been the most welcoming to us, especially since we're not like a tenant unit and stuff. And you guys have really welcomed us with open arms. You have anything we've projects we wanted to start or talk with you guys and stuff. You guys have been more than happy to come help us, and it's been fantastic. We couldn't say enough as much as you guys do for us at AFN. So
Okay, that might be.
I'm gonna try a pitching wedge. I might come up a little short, but I'd rather be short than long on this one. So you were talking about how you work as a team, you have people around and stuff, and I can obviously tell working alongside, seeing you guys how to work with Colonel Danderson and stuff. What makes your Garrison team just such a strong leadership team?
We're a strong leadership team because we're not doing the same thing. You see what I mean? With the commander empowering me to do a lot of things, especially on quality of life, deal with the soldiers, the families, the civilian. So he kind of is able to branch out and go do things with the other leaders, like things he's not. Then I don't call them boring, but the important meeting with the CG, with our SRO and things like that. But they expect me to go down and do to my battlefield circulation and talk to the soldiers, get boss involved, get work with some wireless club, and then whenever soldiers have problems with housing, which is being in Germany, housing is not only on base, off base is a monster to work with. So I think by him enable me to go out and act on his behalf and then make decision on his behalf without second guessing what I'm doing. It's the best way, make us much stronger as a command team.
Oh, I hit it right.
We're gonna be here all day.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Hit that hill and stop.
I don't even see where it's at.
It went just on the back side of that, so I think we might be just on the back end.
You see your ball?
Yeah, it's somewhere there on the right side. So
the leader's neck.
Leader links.
Okay, leader next. So, are you guys the first one to do this?
Yes. We are
How you guys come up with this idea?
So we had Chief Sculf. He is our AFN enlisted leader for HQ, and he challenged us when he came down. Is that he wanted us to give us new platforms for our leaders to talk instead of just the normal talking head interviews and stuff. He wanted us to give our leaders a new platform to be able to voice and be creative and change it up basically from the norm of what everybody else kind of known that AFN does.
Okay.
And so I was sitting there one day and I was scrolling mindlessly through YouTube, and I came across a golf interview where they were doing basically the same thing we're doing, walking and talking. And I was like, that's perfect. I had just talked to the Rhineblick Golf Center, and they're like, we want to see about getting more promotion and stuff, MWR, because a lot of people don't know they're out here. So I was like, well, I'll hit them up and just see if they're open to the idea.
Yeah, I kind of do. This is a great idea, and you know, me and the commander, we find the best way to, show our appreciation to you all, because we kind of take you guys as our part of the garrison. This is our community also. The golf course is part of us, and sometimes it's probably I'm not canceling PT, but it can be a good way to stay in shape for a lot of for a lot of our members in the community, especially retirees and then young soldiers who sometimes going hard to PT. Sometimes you need to relax and decompress. Golf is very challenging, so and this place is a big asset for the garrison. Without the golf course, a lot of support we bring to the soldiers, we won't be able to bring them.
We will see. Let's see.
We got to win. This is like competition.
Yes.
This is 12 over.
Yep, we got this.
Yep, get there. Nice.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, just roll on in. Oh, good chip. All right, what do you see here?
I cannot really.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not either. People have told me the way it always leads to the river.
People say, yeah, go left to right and everything else. And yeah, I'm like, let me see if there's something in the way.
Oh, almost embrace a little right.
Now we're gonna get like a +1 somewhere here. Yeah, good. Keep going. Okay.
All right.
Look at you.
All right.
+1.
Go.
All right.
We got the first one out the way. First hole jitters. How would you describe your leadership style?
I would say it's kind of servant and then engage. I think my leadership style kind of changed throughout the year. Like being, if I was, it depends how much influence you have, and then how much your position needs you to do.
Okay.
You see, like for example, if I'm not engaged as a garrison CSM, a lot of things will not happen. Yeah, so engaged leadership, nowadays a lot of people throw it around, but it depends where you are. I think you need to build a relationship when you have a small formation and things like that. But that engaged leadership can also can help you build like a relationship also by being engaged, because I have to talk to 66. I got to 66 MI. I got to talk to 2nd TSB. I got to talk to the SRO team, and which is the 56th Theater Multi-Domain Command. I got to talk with USAG staff. So I think at the same time, then you have to have that emotional intelligence when you're talking to the soldiers, who most of them, that's their first time in Europe, and dealing with the SOFA, dealing with the regulation here, no matter if it's the Army regulation or the USOF regulation, they all are different from what is happening in the state. That's you. You got.
All right.
You got to save us. No, because we are slow, not like me.
Well, we can kick out.
All right, we saw it.
We saw
it. That.
You know what? It wasn't a complete slice of the round.
about.
That's what
I think it dropped somewhere here. Was it? A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit further. That's sort.
we're already behind.
Yes.
So,
I'm gonna try to land just in front of where those
okay.
golf carts are, so we have one safe. That's my plan, at least. If it
Oh,
goes,
he's in the woods.
it goes to fruition, we'll see. So growing in the Army and coming up through the ranks, did you have any mentors that really stuck out to you that you kind of like, you saw how they became as a leader and stuff, and you kind of picked things up like, I want to emulate that as I grow?
So, a bunch of them. So I can say it's not, I think, because I grew up in the soft community. So all you see is the best, the elite around you. So it's kind of, I was so amazed to see all like the things they could do.
Okay.
Like those leaders, like they can go. They were fearless. Like probably that's why I'm still like trying to think like I can be a ranger. I can go. It's still I still want to jump out of plane. I still want to do a lot of things because of those leaders I had around me. But at the same time, just like you say, they were like so good. And then I always wanted to be like one of them.
Okay.
And but at the same time, you can growing up in the military, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you have to, that's how I kind of create my leadership style by looking at what is good, I take a little bit, and then learn from somebody else's mistake. Thanks God, I didn't make I've been fortunate, did not make a like bad mistake.
Like
You see
career
that?
impacting.
Yeah, career impacting mistake. Yeah, I probably did something, but my leaders kind of like, yell at me like the whole time and then set me straight and then get me to understand, and then I will change course. And then also I will see what happened to not only leaders, but to my subordinates when they go off path and then the result. So I learned from that also.
Trees don't exist, and we're just gonna give it whack. Heads, everybody.
Yeah.
What?
In there.
It's
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
We got something out.
Let me put mine in, please. I wish you would have go. It would have been a good shot.
All right, stop before the trees. Okay.
That's good. Oh man. You're farther down.
That's all right. We got ones. We got
Don't take just once.
With new leaders coming into this Army, what advice would you give them to help shape themselves as leaders?
What we call it nowadays, data.
Data, data analysis.
Data analysis. So it's not only because back in the day, what we have books. Now, new leaders, I think our new generation, our new kids, they understand data much better. I don't think we should keep pushing them to go with the regulation is still gonna be there, but the data, you need that.
Okay.
And then new leaders, you have to stay on top of information because information is pretty fast nowadays. And then information can make a leader very, take you out of your game or make you obsolete in front of your soldiers. So things, even not platform like Facebook, Instagram, and everything else. I don't know how many, like if you do a poll around the community and ask soldiers, how many of them go to Army Times to check Army Times daily?
Yeah.
I can tell you it's probably going to be like maybe our two hands will count how many. But how many of them go to social media, Instagram, and everything else?
Yeah.
If whatever you're saying is not on those platforms, and us as leaders, we got to see what is happening. And soldiers nowadays, the real news, the army news, we have to tell the soldiers what they are because they don't find them in those platforms. So, and then use the data to make the best decision.
Okay. Yeah, this might not have been the right club, but we're.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was gonna hit it right.
You're good. Look at you.
Oh my goodness. Wait. All right, we're on the cart path.
Oh man.
There's no.
You see it?
It's not on camera, was it? It didn't happen, right? Oh. Right. You know, it's a.
Okay, that's much better. Okay, let's do this.
All right. So hit a little 56. We'll see how this turns out. It's really gonna come out right because I'm on the slope. I say all this like I know what I'm talking about, but
you got some nice club, so you're good. Nice.
oh, hit that a little too hard. But
No, he's good.
hang on to the green at least.
He's good. Yep,
Okay.
you're on the.
We didn't see it, sorry, Major. The cameras cut out. So, looking back at your career, do you think you changed more professionally or personally through the artist?
Can I say both? Yeah, I'll say both. Professionally, you know, the army is my profession, so I did not have that. You know, in high school, and I was, you know, I had like, I was working at McDonald's before I graduated from high school, and then I joined the military. So professionally, the army being my profession.
Okay.
So nothing else. So everything I know to be a leader or to lead, to provide counsel or to talk to soldiers or to talk to other people is the army. That teaches me that. On a personal note, I would say that changed me also because I can see the difference, not only visiting family members to my community, but also my friends. I can see how really personally I have changed. I have a different mindset and I have a different way of looking at things.
Okay.
You know, by being in this environment, because you probably don't see it because we all kind of like have the same type of environment that influencing us. But once you go back home, you can tell you act differently, and then you see things differently.
So it looks like it's.
Hey, if we make this shot, it goes on, you know, on the FN as a top 10. As a top 10. You got this.
Oh,
You got this.
all right. We got it close. It's going to break right. Okay. It's gonna break decently right on it, so. You know, I believe you're going to make it. I'll be over here to pull a pin out for you. They got slow there towards the end. Looks like it's going to break right a little bit. It did not break as much as I thought it was going to. It went fairly straight. And a 7.
Okay, that's 8.
Whoa, that was about who. That's all right.
Let's remove this.
It's the green's fault.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Long par 4, 4 handicaps, 4th hardest hole.
It is?
Yep.
Ooh.
That second hole didn't happen. We're good to go. Got a nice wide landing ground out here. There we go. Drift right.
Yeah, you got this. All right. I'll blast it.
Come on. Aim left, so hopefully.
You're young buck. Triple something like this for golf.
I need to.
You like the same qualification thing?
My hope is by the end of this, I can hit a golf ball straight too. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, there's somewhere out there. You know what? So with me going first hasn't worked out on these shots. I'm gonna let you.
I should look.
I'm gonna let you smack this one.
Which one are you doing?
I'm going 3-wood.
Yeah, I might have to do that.
Which is probably the wrong answer, but it feels right. There we go. Hit and run down to the right. There we go. I'm pulling up on my.
A lot of people don't know what the garrison does, like in terms of being the sergeant major or the commander, but you deal with everything. It's just like a folks used to say, it's like being the mayor.
Okay.
And it's the mayor of the city. Like if you take the garrison as a city, we are the mayor of it because we want everything. We're wanting everything. Oh, now we see it, especially with the civilian. Take care of the soldiers. All of them are like a government employee or local nationals. And most of the things people don't see, most of our local nationals have been serving for us, serving the community for over 40 years.
Oh, wow.
Like more than probably most of us. And then most of us who do 40 years got retired, we were able to do that, thanks God. But working with them, because they're the expert at what they do, they know the in and out to get things done. So a lot of ways you kind of like staying like in awe, trying to, like you want to congratulate them because they're so good at what they do. So it's amazing to see what they do all the time. Same thing. When you're looking at the unit, you're looking at like the MI guys, the signal guys, or the MPs. You're seeing like the best, executing the mission and doing what they do. At the same time, one thing people don't realize, being the garrison CSM, I feel like all the soldiers belong to me.
Yeah.
All the civilian, because everybody will, like soldiers who actually skip the leaders and come to me because most of the time they need support, they need service. It's not about going to the board, but it's like, hey, I want my family to be taken care of and things like that. So being at the garrison level, you feel like every soldier is willing to, even the commanding general, and then the USAG CSM. Everybody is under your umbrella for you to take care of them, even though they outrank you, they see more senior than you. Hey, I will take care of you. I got you. So
I love that.
I think that really make me very, very, very happy.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, once I'm done, I'm like, I have 5,000+ soldiers relying on me, a bunch of retirees, local nationals, everybody, like from the GS side, from the Department of Army Civilian, everybody, even my boss, the income director, Mr. Mize, and Sergeant Major Carbon, they're all relying on us because they're here on Wiesbaden. But being the garrison CSM I think it's really legit because you're not a one type of leader where you say, hey, I'm just taking care of my formation, which is a company or a battalion, or a brigade. You're taking care of everyone, not only the community we have, the civilian, the workforce, but we're taking care of everybody else. Oh, nice. Oh, a little bit more. We just put that in there.
I did. I was afraid of shooting it over the hill, and I
think I might put a little bit more power. Oh, man. Go. Too much.
Hit the pin.
Too much. We probably have to do sand.
Yeah, we might. You know what?
I'll do the sand.
A little bit of bunker.
What is that? Is that 3? That's going to be 4?
That was weird. 2, 3. Yep.
I just walk down there. Hey.
You know what? I didn't even bring my putter because I know you're gonna put this in.
Yes.
Oh.
Good boy.
Look like straight.
I don't know. I'm gonna go straight to it. Oh. It looks straight. A little bit turning at the end. Yeah, good.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I bladed it. I'm done on the right.
I need some.
I tried to put a little too much on that. Cut that on the blade. Dang. Oh, there we go.
Too much.
Just on the far side of the green.
Yeah.
You know
on the
what?
other side.
That's good in my book.
I think, did I hit the tree in the process?
Yeah, that's good in my book.
We got to make a longer spot. That's what we're trying to do.
All right, here we go. So, one thing that me and Surfers Festival might hit on, and I just want to get your perspective onto it. What can we do as leaders to remove the stigma of trying to seek mental health, like going to behavioral health and stuff like that, and trying to make sure you're mentally well, not just like physically well at the same time?
My main thing, I think it's a part of. It's not only an army thing, like an army. The army is not the only one who have the difficulty of, making behavior health something like a daily routine. You see what I mean? Even our society or culture have the same problem. Whenever you say, like, back in the day, it would be like, oh, you're going to the psych, it's because you're not good in your head or things like that. And then our society don't make it make it a welcoming subject for us, because whenever something happened into our society, either a shooting or whatever, they tell you, oh, this person had like some mental problem or some behavior problem. So they already put that bad stigma on it. So whenever now a leader say, hey, I got to go see, because they probably think you're on the edge of doing something bad. Really, you do need that. I remember my previous assignment before this one was at One ID. So they had like a good program where they do like a MFLIC, the MFLIC, the military
Family life counseling.
Yeah, family life counselor. So we were like the CG there, ensure every year each soldiers, the whole division, will go see the MFLIC for a 30-minute session. No matter, like, then he wasn't like some Yves Pamphil trying to go see the psych because the soldiers at HHVN is driving him crazy or something like that. Or the soldiers in the garrison are having the best of some Yves Pamphil. We always see him at the ever, trying to talk to somebody. But by doing that, I think he removed the stigma, because everybody had to go. No matter you go there, you're like, I don't have nothing to say. Then they're like, how is your family? Then you start talking, and then you feel like, oh, I needed to decompress. I don't have a problem, but I needed to talk to somebody to decompress, because I always talk to my coworkers and everything else, but it's not the same thing. And at the same time, talking about your problem at work is like, okay, we do all have a mission to do, but it's not a session of behavior time. But I think by making it a blanket for everybody, just like a checkup, a yearly checkup, like where you say, I got to take my vaccine, or I got to take my, do my dental. It should be a 30-minute session or 1 hour session, which I think they were doing. And then nobody think about something bad about it. They feel like it's you to reset. You see what I mean? Instead of like, because right now, if I stop and be like, hey, sir, I got a couple behavior sessions I got to go to, people start thinking that you might have some maybe not at work, but at home,
Mhm.
or maybe with family in the state, they probably think you're having to something. But if they say, hey, Sergeant Major, you next this month to go to your session because they're doing from P to R. You see what I mean? All the last name from P. Then it's not a problem. People see you going in there. I think the more open we are, like the more soldiers see it not to have a problem, but for you to like it's part of your daily military stuff, then I think we can remove that because you can see it to our culture, to our back in the state. Whenever it's been the stigma is pretty bad on behavioral health, and then also it used to be if you go there, your job or your clearance might get in limbo.
Yeah.
But even though the Army and all of us leaders know it's not going to impact your security clearance or your job, but it's still a bad vibe to do it. But I feel like if it's like a community thing, everybody in the community, we open it to spouse, to kids, even our kids needs that. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Then it become a normal things to do. And then I think we can fight that.
Okay. Oh, we got okay.
Nice. Woohoo! Good.
All right.
Get
Take
down.
the hill.
Get down.
The hill. Start going.
Oh!
Hey, from. It's all right.
Hey, we're doing good. Ain't gonna beat us.
By that. To find that, I feel like the biggest thing I try to do, especially with my soldiers, is that I try to also show that I'm there for them personally and not just a work thing, so that if they are going through something, they know they can come to me and they can open up and stuff. And if they're coming to talk to me and say like, hey, I've got this thing going on at home and stuff, I can talk to them, but also direct them to those resources and stuff where they know that it's not like I'm going to judge them going to it. I know they're going to go seek help and stuff, and it's not a bad.
Because with 25 years in the military, when we first started, it was like whenever I have issues or I have like I'm hurt or I book something, it was like I see my leaders, they were like my big brother or my parents. So we were able to talk to them. Nowadays, a lot of soldiers, we don't do that too much. You see what I mean? Even when we try to talk to the soldiers, like especially, some of them are open about the issue. When it's about service, as the Garrison CSM, they will definitely tell you how bad and what they need to help their family. But a lot of things, even when I was a battalion, it was really hard to get soldiers to be open to talk to you. And sometimes when they're at I always tell them, don't help me help you in the beginning, not when everything is chaos. I'm still gonna help, but at this point, it's like now you feel like you didn't have nobody around you. You acted alone. The military is not a Lone Ranger community.
Yeah.
Is not a Lone Ranger a job. It's a community. And it's a community for a reason. You're in a company for a reason. You're in a squad for a reason. So you cannot hold stuff until everything falling down. Then you say, I need, I don't want you to call for help, but at the same time, you could start talking in the beginning because we can fix stuff together. You see what I mean? Before it become a big problem.
I hit that one at the bottom.
It's like the only thing mostly I do is running. Since I've been here, I did about 4 marathons and a bunch of 10 milers, 5Ks. I almost participated in all the 5Ks for the garrison. So I like running, but when I play basketball or soccer, all those knees, that's when I feel like I'm pretty old.
Oh, there we go. It's gonna bounce and cut that corner right there.
Yep.
Beautiful.
which is much better than just, like golf is the same thing. I think you by yourself, you see what you're doing, but that's something I'm probably gonna look at, or maybe the next summer major look at if the single soldiers can get some lesson. We can put get some lesson as a life skill. I'm gonna talk to the boss president and see if we can get that. So that would be good. Teaching them. Yeah. I because you guys just say that would be a good thing. Bring boss and then do something with the boss soldiers also.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we're looking at after the season's done. We're gonna hopefully renew it and do it again next season. So we can start bringing.
How many episodes you trying?
We're doing 5 episodes for this year to bring us to December. The last episode into December, and then we'll start filming again next year when it starts warming up.
And we're gonna don't want to move. Oh man, nice turn. What was that?
That was an 8.
Oh man. On the path.
That's all right. Carpath golf.
You're much better. Look at it coming back down. Don't look at the ball. It's coming back down.
So if you could go back in time to tell yourself something when you first joined, what would you tell yourself?
Okay. When I first joined, what would I tell myself?
Yeah, if you go back and give yourself a letter before you joined, I mean, when you first joined, what would you want to tell yourself?
I love being, even though I'm, when you're looking at me, I would say I'm a very successful leader with what I've achieved and then where I came from. I don't know if you're aware, I was born and raised in Haiti. So I came to the state when I was like 16 and finished high school. Right after high school, I joined the military. But with little knowledge about what the military was about, and then with what the stigma was from the community in New Jersey where I was at, saying like, oh, mostly when they see military, they see if folks from Vietnam on the street begging for money and things like that. So even my dad did not have a good perspective on the military. He saw it as like, hey, you're gonna go there, you're gonna come back broken, or your head gonna be messed up and you're gonna be on the street begging for money or begging for some loose change for people to help you. So he did not know what the U.S. Army was, or the U.S. military was about. If I was, now that I know, even though I'm a successful leader, I will go to college and then to ROTC or something and then be an officer and come, because I want to achieve more. You see what I mean? It's not like I'm not achieving more. I'm achieving more, but I will go and get the best out of the military instead of just join because the reasoning behind it was, okay, I wanted money for college. Yeah, which, once I got involved and I started serving, I was like, no, this is the way I need to be.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Because now that I know I want to be in the military, I will be going a different direction to lead a lot more. You see what I mean? To be a leader from the, you were a leader as a young soldier, but to go to college and get that education and then be an officer, that's probably the path I will take. Yes, you got this.
Oh, wow.
You like the sand.
I like the sand for some reason.
You find the sand anywhere. I think it stayed. I thought you was gonna be too much. I'll try to slow down. Turn. Nope, he's not turning. Oh, a little bit.
A little bit of a turn.
That's like third shot. Yeah, nice. Keep going.
I felt like I hit that. Felt like I hit that really hard, but apparently not hard enough though.
Yep.
Is that a break? It's gonna break right.
I will go probably up here with a little speed. Yeah. Little speed. That's.
Oh goodness.
We need you to.
One of these days, me and you are gonna be friends, and we're gonna hit a ball right. Ooh, hold on to the edge over there.
Hopefully you fail. We'll see.
I'm definitely taking a ball. Let's see. Which one are you gonna be my friends? Because none of you guys have been my friends so far. All right.
Are we still far?
Oh yeah, this one wraps all the way around the corner. So I'm gonna take 2 clubs. One in case we need to just pitch out. Slice this.
Oh, nice. Don't find the bunker again. Oh, before it. Before it.
All right, we said before. I missed one bunker.
Oh, nope. Jeez, I hit this one.
It's all right. We got one down there.
Yep.
What's some hobbies or activities that people might not expect from you that you enjoy to do?
Golf.
Golf.
Activities. I like cooking.
Oh, you like cooking? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a ratatouille. I'm a good chef. You know.
I'm far from it.
But you know, as the military raised me the right way, I'm like, you know what? Once I have time, I'm gonna get me a go to school.
Okay.
And get my cooking I don't know what we call it,
A culinary license?
license or something.
Okay.
And then I like collecting bourbon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I got a great collection of that. What other activities? Probably those are the two. Other than that, I think I like running.
What's your favorite dish to make?
Chicken is definitely a good one. I like making pastries.
Okay.
And then I like making like a oriental dish. Like sesame chicken and things like that. Nice.
Ooh, to the right. Dang it. Would you ever want to open up your own restaurant?
Yes, that's my goal.
What would you name it?
I was trying to find like some major name to give it.
Okay.
If not, my plan was let me hit that ball first. My plan was oh wow.
Oh, there you go. Come on, hug onto the side.
My plan was to open one, have it kind of like the CSM, like a military corner.
Okay.
I don't want to call it like it's the same thing. I want to embrace everybody. Like I could call it like a military corner, because if I call it CSM corner, like I might lose officers. I might lose one of the officers. They might feel like, hey, this is only for NCO.
Okay.
But at the same time, my goal behind it is not really to open a little restaurant. It's to open to serve people who cannot afford a meal. You see what I mean? So when you come, I will have a corner in the restaurant what I call Veterans Corner, where I can feed you without you spending a dime because you don't have the money. You know, that's my intent behind it.
Okay.
So, and then if soldiers are somewhere, they're like, hey, I'm here and I need support, then you can reach out.
So that I guess answers my next question. I was going to ask, if you weren't in the Army, what would you be doing? So I'm going to be guessing you'd be a chef.
And then my other things I will do is do taxes, because I got my master's in accounting.
Okay.
So that's another thing, like do it for families or do it for friends. the Army already give you great resources to Army One Source to do your taxes for free. So that would be another venue where I can come on base because the Army does it every year and help soldiers. I don't need to get paid for that. Help soldiers file their taxes and things like that. So it's my way of giving back. You see what I mean? Some stuff I will be doing, I don't want to get paid for them. I just want to help. Whew, that might be hard. Jesus, God. Hey, run. That's too scary. I tried to do that again.
Oh my goodness, I sent that one to the back green. You enjoy doing taxes?
Yes, I love numbers.
That's a rare trait to find somebody.
Yeah, so that was my other goal also, to make sure before I get out, because right now I've been in leadership for the past 6 years, like 6 years. So I've been unable to get my CPA. So because you got to spend time about 18 months to study for it and then pass the exam. And then I've been overseas, so I cannot really do it. So once I get back to the state, I'm gonna get my. I don't want the soldier to feel like, oh, you just know some numbers and you're doing it. You know what? I want to provide them the real service.
Pricks a little right.
Yeah, I'll go more to left. That was too fast too. No, not too fast. A little bit. Oh, too much.
Oh, I thought it was
Too much.
No, stop.
I told you it was too much.
Stop.
Ooh. Jesus. What are we doing?
All right, that broke. That broke left.
Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah.
I actually had one of the guys approach me, and they talked to me about how to get the ASI to be a unit historian.
Oh yeah. So what are you waiting for? What is this one? Is it par 4?
Par 4, yes.
So what are you waiting for?
I just found out about it. So I finished my bachelor last year, my Bachelor of Science in History.
Okay, nice.
And then I'm finishing my master's in like 2 weeks for public relations.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been slowly grinding away at them. All right, here we go. All right, hold on to that. Hold on to it. All right, perfect.
Yeah, historian is really good. I love history. That's why I be one of my other subject.
Okay.
I always do good because reading history is like reading what happened in the past. So you don't have to study that. Once you read it, you're like, oh man, they did this happened, and then it stay with you. But when you're trying to, nice, look at you.
Like I'm gonna be right there with you.
See, you did like that 15 to the left,
Yeah,
and then click to the left, and you adjust it.
I took some range tips. I met the USAG historian, and we actually have a historian that's here in Wiesbaden, but he's like the unofficial AFN historian. He keeps like all of our records and stuff, and he's actually creating a section in the museum in Berlin for AFN.
Oh, nice.
Of all the history of what we've had in Germany and artifacts and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool to be part of, like I've been part of some historical units before, but being part of AFN's just kind of like a different style of history to be a part of, which is pretty cool. I never thought joining the military. I joined as a signal. I think we're both in this little gap right here. Okay. I want to say. Yeah, I see a ball right there. All right, let's go take a look. I joined as a 25 November.
Oh, signal.
Yes, I was a node off system. So basically I worked on servers and stuff like that, tactical network. I never thought looking at my career that I'd end up working at a radio station, basically.
So did you change MOS to do this? What made you do that?
So I've always loved public affairs, communications, talking to people, working with people, and they didn't have it when I first tried to join, but sometimes on my radar. And I was sitting in Syria, and this Blackhawk came down to our fob and landed. This guy hopped off with a camera, snapping some photos, hopped on Blackhawk, took off again. And I said, and I'm stuck in this shack. I'm like, that's the job I want to do. So let's see.
I was in JROTC, and then being in, in the minority community, when you wear the uniform, the way people treat you, and then say, "Oh, thank you," they thought I was in the military, the way they were embracing you. So I was in class, and then a hometown recruiting came and visit, and then they had the boots, they had the beret, and they said they jump out of plane. Right then, I say, I want to jump out of plane. I want to join the military. At this, it's not hard. Nice, good job.
Birdie.
No, I tried to hit it too much.
That's all right. We got one right
Let's
there
go.
up front.
So I did jump master school. It was the most nerve-wracking school, but actually the most difficult school I've been to, because I'm not a ranger, is Pathfinder. Pathfinder is very hard. If you as a historian who want to be historian, you would find that very hard. A lot harder than me. I love numbers, and it's a lot of numbers. And it's a lot of attention to that detail. You got to be very detail oriented and see the little things.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Get in the... Oh. Great shot. Great shot. Yep.
Too much. You get on top of it.
Yeah, I did. I tried to get it.
Thank you. Let me do a tiger here. Oh no. Once I don't think I can be like Tiger. Tiger look at this thing like so many times.
Ooh, slight bit of right. And I gotta get it there.
We got the punt like usually good. Too much.
I hit it too low last time that I was trying to.
+1? Jeez. What is that? 5?
5 total, yeah.
Yeah.
We're on track.
We're on track to
get the lead.
To beat I got to be some man. He worked for me. I got to, at least. I don't have a 6. Do I have a 6? Yeah.
I can hit a driver and maybe get it up there. Probably still gonna hit it short.
I think I might do it 5.
Oh my goodness.
You remember you're supposed to turn?
Oh, well, it's down.
Hey, you remember you're supposed to turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did not turn on this time.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I should have aimed more.
Yeah, oh, you want to be good because you had the doing.
I don't have the length yet. I'm just.
But I'm saying you really be on the green.
Yeah.
If you did turn.
Woo. It's one thing that's I'm having to learn from golf. There's just so many things you have to focus on, of like where your hands are, where you're turning, where your club face is coming down, and it's just so many things at once.
I feel like, oh man,
Hit and roll.
that is not good. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I did the same thing.
What are you doing?
I did the same thing. Oh, good putt. Good putt. No. That was a good putt. I thought about halfway through, I thought you had that straight in the hole.
I was like, and I call it the tiger shot too. He would have been perfect.
Yeah, every leader on the last hole, I always gonna ask the same question. Once you're done and you have retired from the Army, what do you want to be remembered for? For your time in the Army, when people think back and they think about Sergeant Major Pamphil, what do you want them to remember?
I'm not sure. So
It's a hard question.
it's a hard question. I like I said, I'm a servant leader. I don't like not only getting people involved, but take care of people without being in front of camera. You see what I mean? So I don't want, if I help you to some difficult time or help you get your family situated or reward you for something, I don't want it to be like, here to be posted somewhere and things like that. I want you to be successful at the end of the day. So I know I did that for a lot of soldiers. Maybe that's my way of doing stuff.
So kind of your work behind the scenes.
Behind the scene.
Okay.
But at the same time, work behind the scene and make things happen. Because the soldiers who are impacted by what I did know that I did something. But it's very difficult in the military to leave something. You see what I mean? Because people come and go and the unit never stay the same. You know, if you take the garrison, for example, people are gonna retire, people are gonna move around. By like 10, 20 years, it's totally different. Even though you were there, you changed something. You see what I mean? So the leadership gonna change unless you're able to build something. I feel like the leaders, the young soldiers I was able to talk to the timeline, they will know that this retired sergeant major helped me when I needed time the most. And I think it's not to do something. There are soldiers I met when I first got here who wanted to retire, who wanted to be like, hey, I'm gonna start my own business. I'm like, okay, tell me your plan, you know. And then when I heard that plan, I'm like, how you gonna do this? What is your network? You know, how you do stuff. So when you talk to them, they see the really what they don't have they don't have all their eggs, you know, to make the vision or the plan to execute their plan. So at that time, I'm like, the military gonna help you through that. You need to stay on board and get your education, get what you need to start doing your networking, and then start working toward your plan. The military is not against your after goals. You see what I mean? You just, okay, you got a mission, you got your plan, take care of your soldier, the welfare of your soldiers, and accomplishing your mission. Other than that, you can go out there and be a historian and be a lot of things. It's not gonna tell you not to do that. The military will actually support you and send you to school to get degrees, to do your other things. But at the same time, you got to know how to do your job. But I feel the impact, hopefully everybody I met, I was able to make them see the value of being a member, being a service member, or being a DS civilian, or being a contractor or local national. Because at the end of the day, I know we have differences between local national contractors and civilian and soldiers, but I treat all of them the same. You see what I mean? I'm probably the same asking, the same work performance I'm gonna record for my soldiers. I want them from everybody. So I'm not looking at what you're wearing. I'm looking at, the Army mission. Let's get after it. But hopefully, if I did make an impact, hopefully when I retired, I can be around the community and still provide some mentorship. I'm gonna try to blast it. Like
We
Happy,
got plenty of room up there.
like Happy Gilmore. Oh man, that's not good at all.
I didn't see anything, sorry, Major.
You got this. Nice.
All right.
Let me another one.
Oh.
Maybe one day I come back here and then I can shoot like, 5 under.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, man, I remember this. I was like struggling. Oh, look at 11. It's not bad. When I go after yours.
Yeah, let's see. I should be just on the other side of this. So you've been here for a little bit and you've been working with AFN. So what's your experience with working with our AFN team and stuff?
It's been amazing. So when I first show up here, it was German-American friendship first. So AFN team grabbed me and then start making me, get involved in things like that. And, in the beginning, I told the guys, hey, as a battalion, I never do an interview and everything else, but all of you guys kind of like said, hey, so Major, we got you. Don't worry, we're gonna set you up for success. And then that put me at ease. Okay. You see what I mean? Because you guys been outstanding the way you don't just, it's not like because it's your profession, you do it well. I would say that it's not like, hey, paparazzi, trying to get people to say something. Hey, what you want to say about this soldier issue? No, you guys take time and then talk to the leaders and then, kind of like give us a venue to speak. I know when you're looking at the resources you guys have and with the personnel also, you pull a lot with the little money you have and then the resources. When you're looking at a garrison who got the big 5 headquarters, to including the USAG CG, and you guys are a small assemble, and you're able to do a lot of things in a different pathways and venues to present, to give the community things, the information. So it's been amazing because I love being around you guys. I never feel like I'm gonna get in trouble or I'm gonna see something that will something that that can be detrimental, because you guys always, hey, so Major, we need you to do this, and then you guys be at the right place at the right time also. Yeah, supporting Sharp, you're supporting all the great events. And then when we had a December to Remember, you guys were in there with Eagles. Man, the community loves seeing Eagle. So and then you guys bring that, without like a tasking. You see what I mean? Like most resources we have, you have to put a task in, you have to give like a 6 weeks. But you guys really, you're just like your app, AFN on the go. So you execute stuff with no notice. I could say you are a QRF a force. So whenever you get the call, you will be there. So, but thank you for doing that, because I think sometimes we get the politics and then the admin ways kind of like make stuff go slow for the soldiers. And sometimes we need the people to just execute stuff on the go. And you guys are able to do that and are able to, not only, I'm not saying you always, but whatever you show of the community of what we're doing always make a difference with the folks sitting at home who don't want to get involved, because AFN bring them to the community. And then by you showing what is happening, they always come back.
Yep.
Like next time they're like, oh, I'm gonna be there because AFN was there, he was showing all the great stuff happening. So you kind of like an extension for the community, for the CG, for the community to get people involved. Without you, we'll lose a lot of people will not get involved on a lot of things, especially coming to this golf course. when they're gonna see this is part of the garrison, because you're gonna bring that to them inside the living room. So thank you.
So we're gonna draw it right.
You did not hit it. You find the bunker. No.
Oh, all right.
Hopefully I don't hit it like that. I think yours is closer.
Yeah, I think it's something.
You should be in the ego hitting the ball.
Oh Lord, it actually might help me hit better. Won't be able to see where I'm hitting.
Got to keep room for all your unit leadership. You include CG and then the Sergeant Major. Because, once they see that, they wouldn't want, they're gonna get involved. And then that would be their time to really ask them hard questions.
Oh, it's a notch. I'm short. Oh
It
goodness.
looks good.
It looked good. It was not good though.
Nope. I did same as you.
Here we go.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna do the other one.
Oh no!
It looks good. I'm gonna try to.
Oh, get up. All right, stay.
Kiss.
Okay. And I did another contract to stay out here to give her some breathing room on everything.
Nice. 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 Thank you for saving us. Our ball was far.
Woo-wee. All right.
Good job.
Step her in. All right. We have a little something for you, as we know you're leaving. So we wanted to give you something, kind of as a token of our appreciation for everything you've done for us, and we're overly appreciated for everything that you have facilitated for the station and given for us. So we're really proud.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting this, but really, thank you, AFN. Your guys, like I said from the beginning, I always pull you guys as part of the garrison because you do PT tests with us. You don't have to. Like I said, you guys always on call for whatever we're doing. So thank you for supporting the command. Thank you for, I know you're doing AFN in the morning with the commander every Friday. So thank you for doing that. We're still trying to get the NCO started. We saw Major Jackson. So thank you for giving us that venue. But really, my first time in Germany, I did not really do a lot with AFN. I was like E5, in Stuttgart. That's where my son was born. But this time around, really, you guys took care of me. And then really everything I was able to do and everything you guys showcased on my behalf, that's how you make my job easier. So thank you for taking care of me.
No problem.
Oh, thank you for this. Thank you.